Hello, hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to Stars with Stasi, where no matter who or what you are on this cosmic journey, you are welcome here. I'm Stasi, your trusted psychic, intuitive reader, and a fellow Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, thank you so much for spending your time with me today. This is our weekly reading for February 16th through the 22nd. And just for a matter of reference, this is being recorded on February 13th. So we've just experienced that full moon in Leo that was happening in our 10th house, career and public image. And as we enter Pisces season on February 18th, that sun, that energy will be moving into our 5th house. So creativity, romance, children, right? And Pisces is a very dreamy energy. You can just imagine the expansion of the mind, but be mindful not to get swept up into something that might be too good to be true. So let's take a look at what the universe has in store for us. Scorpio. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, yes, this is I'm feeling the vibes. Let's see. So we start off our reading with the following. We've got number 32, which reduces to 5, and 5 is a card of adventure, movement forward, right? It's also, if you think of the pentacle, a 5-pointed star, so a representation of self, ever evolving. And this says jeweled web connectivity. And because we have the energy in our 5th and 10th house, with this moon that we just had in our 10th house, and then the sun illuminating our 5th house, I would say that this is going to be a great time to network, get in contact with other people, really speak about the visions and the ideas that maybe you've been concealing for some time. Because, Scorpios, we've been working on things that have taken up our creative energy, and a lot of us have been kind of keeping that guarded. And I feel like this time in February, and as we approach towards March, going to be a great time to speak aloud what it is that you want to be about, or that you are already about, so to speak. So we've got number 17, and I love this. In the major arcana, that's Aquarius energy and the star card. 7 reduces to 8, a number of manifestation and self and creation. So again, another card saying you are going to create. You are already the creator. This has Eye of the Needle, intentionality. So again, this week is about really focusing, drilling down the little details of who you're going to speak to, how you're going to get there, what kind of money you're going to ask for, what type of boundaries you're building, and even at home with your children this week, right? Is there a conversation that needs to be had? Is there, do you need to take the temperature of the room, so to speak, before you lay your cards on the table? So be very intentional with your communication this week. It will serve you well. And then we've got Lost Compass, getting back to integrity. Number 8 again. Well, this is number 35, again, reducing to 8. So we've got, again, the numbers of manifesting, self, and I keep seeing the Magician's card in my mind's eye. Like, you have all the tools, and this is where you really pop off. And that energy's been building for Scorpio in the month of February. So comment below and let me know if that's something you're experiencing. And of course, if you're new to my channel, welcome home. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Every time you interact with my video, it lets the universe, the YouTube-verse, know that people are interested in watching me, and it really helps my channel grow, guys, and I'd be so appreciative of that. All right, so again, be intentional. Say what it is that you need. Ask for what it is that you need out loud, and I need your support to grow. So be intentional with your actions, Scorpio. Here we've got 10 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, and 9 of Wands. These are great. Sorry, Scorps, I'm getting over the little bug. So I've got the 10 of Cups. Great, amazing, healthy energy in your family, in your home. You're emotionally feeling more grounded. I feel like this heaviness has been lifted off of you, Scorpio. And again, remember that the 10 of Cups is about making the choice to look up and see the happiness, see what's ahead of you, right? You never know what really is happening in this card. We assume this is complete happiness and things have just worked out for this person. But we don't know that. At the end of the day, this could be somebody with too many kids, not knowing how they're going to do one thing or the other, and just putting their hands up and releasing control. There's something here where you have more faith in yourself and more faith in what you have created for you. Four of Pentacles, when it comes to your resources, when it comes to anything of material possession, or even spending your money, hold on to things before you make such a big purchase. And when I say hold on, I don't mean like clinching on to money or having lack mentality. I'm saying, for example, if you're about to make a big purchase, make sure you have all the information you need prior to finalizing plans. If you're about to buy a home, March may be better suited for you, although you're going to be looking successfully this month. And I also feel that something has come to an end, right? It's where you have felt like there has been such a long journey. Roadblocks begin to really break open. So let's clarify these cards and look further into what you can do, Scorpio. And again, remember that this is a general reading for Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, right? And if you're a cross watcher, the energies could be switched, so be mindful of that. But if you are looking for a more personal experience, please head over to my website at starswithstasi.com and book a personal reading, mediumship, or solar return. So I do see the Knight of Pentacles, and I'm really just getting that vibe that you have been feeling stuck in your finances, right? Maybe not sure where to invest, when to buy, when to spend. Maybe you're feeling a little bit hesitant about raising your prices or asking for a promotion or a raise. But I feel here that Scorpio, blockages bust open, right? Things really change. You get discovered. Somebody looks at you and says, wow, I want to collaborate. If you're a creator, you might find yourself picking up a very important brand deal this month, one that places you in the limelight. And that's very important because so many people are moving to a creator lifestyle. Don't be afraid to reach out to brands, right? All right. And also, don't forget to use the intelligence that you have available to you to help build your business, right? That is something that's, I think, underutilized for people who have not been keeping up with the resources that we have. All right, so let's look further. Why the 10 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, and 9 of Wands for Scorpio, please. 10 of Cups with the Hermit card. Excellent. And then I've got the 4 of Pentacles with the 10 of Swords. I love that. And then we've got the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. A lot of changes happening this week. Big, huge, complicated things coming to an end, right? I feel, again, this lifting of pressure for Scorpio. When we are looking at the 10 of Cups clarified by the Hermit card, this could really be some introspection on your end about how you spend your time. And do you want to change the amount of, I guess, energy that you put into your family? And again, family for Scorpio looks very different, but because the sun is going to be shining in our 5th house, and that does include our children and who we hold close to us, there may be this push for you, Scorpio, to really have a more meaningful relationship with your children. You may find yourself making more plans, making a closer knit situation. And if you don't have children, this could just be anyone that is really meaningful to you or what you consider family, right? So again, take it how it resonates. The other thing could be as well that after a period of being isolated or being inward, where you've been guided by your lessons, it's leading you to that happiness and that emotional fulfillment you've been seeking. This is really good no matter what phase of life you're in, Scorpio, because the Hermit is very introspective and wisdom, right? And this is about happiness and fulfillment and choosing to make the best of all situations because you see the bigger picture. That's how I view the 10 of Cups. So again, this is great news. Here where we have the property card, the 4 of Pentacles, and I've got the 10 of Swords. Endings are definitely happening. So you may find yourself moving out of a place that you've lived, a childhood home. Your lease might be ending. Contracts are coming up for renewal. So something is coming to an end when it comes to something in your material world. Most likely property, transportation. It could be that you end a banking relationship. It could be something that simple. More so, what I see for Scorpios as well, again, is the end of the struggle bus. And that came up last week. So comment below if you're starting to feel hope is following these tower moments that we've had. Four of Pentacles with the 10 of Swords. Lastly, I would just like to add that if you've been tied up in a lawsuit of some sort, you will see answers this month. So there's that. And when we have the 9 of Wands with the 9 of Swords, again, 9, a number of endings, conclusions, right? Things wrapping up, things that have brought you to just your knees in the past where you have been like, God, I can't deal with this one more time. When is this court case going to end? When am I going to get that promotion? When will this relationship from 5 years ago be out of my life? Whatever you've been just plagued with and bothered by, this clarity comes this week. And I feel that strongly because of your other cards here. So let's look a little bit deeper. What other messages, hey, do we have for Scorpio? What's this? King of Swords. And I literally just said clarity. That's what the King of Swords is. I spoke it into existence. Universe is backing us up here. So King of Swords is clarity, able to make decisions based on the information. New information comes to light. Things are just easier, better, right? You figure out where you're going to purchase, where you're going to move, what you're going to buy, what transportation looks like. You speak to a manager, you are the manager, and you are able to hire someone new, right? It's like blockages lift. What else do we have for Scorpio this week, please? Ace of Swords, communication, moment of brilliance, stroke of like divine intervention. You have a breakthrough this month. Maybe it is the first time you pick up, an open source technology and you mess around with it and you're floored by what you can create and you just go down a new path. Or maybe you've been looking to travel, right? Maybe you're looking at a digital visa, like a nomad's visa, or you're thinking of doing something. Like that's the information I'm getting. It's like you have a breakthrough moment this week and you're like, yeah, that's all I need to do. And you recognize from maybe even the first time that you are not alone. There are answers. Things don't have to be as difficult as you've believed they have been all this time. See, the universe is good because this universe is backing me up. I'm not making this up, Scorpio. I'm telling you, your coins are coming and that you have a moment of like, oh shit, why didn't I think of that? Information comes your way. You see things clearly this week. This sun in Pisces is going to, oh, child, only thing I can say to you is, again, Scorpio, we're water signs and we're going to get in our feelings and we're going to, if you meet somebody, because romance, I know you guys don't want to hear it right now. Some of you do. So just don't shoot the messenger, but romance, if you're in the market for it, is coming your way. However, this person may feel like all the things, right? It's going to feel dreamy and lovey and all the stuff. Hang tight, Scorpio. Don't get that U-Haul bus. Don't be trying to move anybody in your house. You know who you are, right? Don't be texting every day like, oh, I love you. You don't know this person. They are a stranger. Do not build a fake relationship. If they last past March, if in April they're still around, go in, get dreamy about it. Until then, chill out, okay? Chill, because it is just what it is. It's fun. It's you getting to know somebody. Pump the brakes, chill out, because Pisces season likes to bring about all kinds of illusions. However, enjoy yourself. King of Swords, Ace of Swords, new information, clarity, opportunity. This is great stuff. And I'll tell you why. 9 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. This is boss witch energy, right? Male or female, it doesn't matter here. It starts with Stasi. You are the boss. Longevity, building something that grows legs. King of Pentacles is no joke, and you do it. You do it, right? You might be working with other people. You might have investors and all the things, but your vision, your brand, your 9 of Pentacles. Now remember, 9 of Pentacles, we've got 6 Pentacles here, 3 Pentacles here. Reserve energy for yourself. Reserve coins for yourself. Because what you reserve, this 30%, grows into King of Pentacles. Don't be afraid to start the thing. Don't be afraid to hit record. Don't be afraid to ask for your worth, because that fear is an illusion. And in the type of environment that we are creating as humans and what we are stepping into, a post-labor society and people needing to work with really the creative ideas and make something of it. When you start to see it that way, everything changes. Page of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Information, intelligence, seeking for new ways and answers. Queen of Swords, cutting off what doesn't serve her and accepting what does. Clarity, an innovator. You might end up creating something that changes the world. And if you think I'm joking, I'm not. Trust me. Watch the world card show up. You may actually create something that changes the world. If you're into fashion, you may find yourself creating a type of clothing line that is, sustainable, recyclable. Who knows? Keep your options and mind open. This is a time of great expansion. I really feel that Pisces energy. It makes me so happy. But Pisces, wow, they're no joke. Anybody over here part Pisces? In your top 3? Oof. Look here. A little bit of warnings coming our way, but again, we already know. So King of Swords, Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords, Swords, Ten of Swords, all the thinking, all the mental energy, everything's up here in the cerebral. So quick incoming, things might happen really rapidly, okay? And with this 5 of Pentacles, with things happening so rapidly, you might be making some fast adjustments. And we had 5 as the first number showing up in this reading, letting us know that, yeah, you can expect some changes and they might make you feel a little bit isolated, right? They might make you feel like you've got to maybe walk away from something that's been stable in your life for a while because you no longer align. So you're going to have to see how that shows up in your life this week. But whatever it is that you're doing, it's for your betterment. Because if you are walking away from something because it just doesn't align with your future vision or your current vision, that 7 of Swords is about strategy as well, right? And maybe you don't get into a verbal altercation, but you suspect that you need to kind of step away from a situation. And I see you doing that, right? And Scorpio, I've got to say this because of the 7 of Swords coming up for so many of my clients recently when it comes to their money. Don't lend out your money, and I say that all the time. Be careful with investments. And the other thing, in my mind, I keep seeing the 7 of Cups. And I just want to point out that this could be a time of unexpected opportunity and many opportunities. And, suddenly you... One second, a song just came to my mind, and that doesn't happen that often. I just heard, suddenly I see all the things you mean to me. Oh, I don't know the words of that, but it was like, suddenly I see. And I hear the song in my mind, but for the life of me, I can't think of who sings it or the title of the song. So if you know it, drop it in the comments. But ultimately, it's just those 2 lines, like suddenly I see, and then it's like something about all the things that you mean to me. So whatever that is, the image really that I'm feeling or what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing and all the things is stroke of brilliance, a tower moment in the best possible ways. Be mindful of so many opportunities that maybe you're overwhelmed. Be mindful of analysis paralysis, right? This is good overwhelm, but still a possibility to just kind of go, whoa, I don't know what to do with this. That's one thing. And the other thing, again, is just be mindful of your resources. So I'm going to check the career cards really quick since there's so much here about clarity and abundance. Just kind of curious how that plays out. So again, if you are if you're not working, a solopreneur, entrepreneur, retired, let's still pay attention to what these cards mean for you because your energy is your resource, right? So this is still going to be important direction for you as well. Again, guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit those buttons. Hit them. Hit them. Offerings and real passion. I've not seen this real passion card, so I'm interested, but we'll start with offerings. You will be offered a new position or investment opportunity. Think about it and research it carefully before accepting it. Didn't I just say about the Seven of Cups, opportunities, more than you know what to do with, and potentially not really sure which way to go? I just said that. So I just love when that happens. So confirmation, multiple competing priorities come your way this week. The advice from the universe, the advice from spirit, call it what you want. You will be offered a new position. Ask for what you're worth, Scorpio. And if you're going to be expected to relocate, you ask for that too. Ask for it. And you know what? Maybe even demand it in the most possible, kindest, and respectful of ways so you get your, be persuasive. And again, investment opportunities. Lots of investment opportunities will be available, even more come March. I just feel it strongly. Do what's best for you, but come March, things really change. So if you have a little bit of money, that nine of pentacles that I saw before, remember, reserve that 30%. Opportunity comes your way. Think about it and research it carefully before accepting, right? So this is just about so much good's coming your way. You're going to have to take pause and figure out which lane you want to stay in the longest, honestly. And then this reads real passion. Child, let me show you the picture on this after I read it because, YouTube will not, it's nothing too bad. It just says real passion. Stop wasting time. Oh, I feel called out. Okay. It says stop wasting time in dead-end jobs and find your true passion. It's fine to experiment, but don't settle for less than you truly deserve. And in this entire reading, I said, right, like it's scandalous card, right? I don't know what's on his head. Is that, child, I think that is that a brassiere on that man's head? What is that? I digress. The point is, real passion. Stop wasting time in dead-end jobs and find your true passion. And you know how you know it's a true passion? Because you would do it even if you had all the finances in the world. You would do it because it makes you happy. You would do it because deep down inside, you know other people can benefit from your experience. So what's stopping you? What's stopping you from showing off all of your wisdom over the years, right? Share of yourself. And look, if you are a person that's like, I don't want to create content, I don't know how, I wish I could, blah, blah, blah. If you're struggling with that idea, you're creating for your future self. That's it. You're creating for your legacy. And don't think past that, right? You're sharing. You're not teaching. You're not convincing. You are sharing. Everyone's sharing. So share your truth. Be intentional with your creations, whatever that is, right? Maybe you don't want to create in a public platform, but you create in your community. You create in something that you build. As long as your intention is pure and your heart's in the right place and you take intentional steps, and especially if your creation is for the betterment of humanity on any level, the universe will provide. And that I want you to believe, because I know that from personal experience, and I just want to see the rest of the world fall into that faith. And that's why I do this, because I have lived it. I have lived it, and I have been in some of the darkest places, and I promise you, it is an intention. It's your intention. Your intention, your thoughts, they become things. And because I'm a walking testament, I will live the rest of my existence sharing my truth with others to provide hope in a place that can be so sometimes dark. So you should do the same. Boom. Confirmation. Knight of Wands, Page of Swords, and the Hanged Man. So let's look at it before we wrap things up. The Knight of Wands, this is adventure, right? This is your year to do that travel thing, to spend that money where you, and not all of it, and not right now, right? Like I said, as March approaches, lots more income for Scorpio. This year looks good for us. But when I'm looking at this Knight of Wands, this is fast adventure, but be mindful of overcommitting yourself. That keeps coming through. With the Page of Swords, seeking information, seeking truth, seeking efficiency is the other thing. Scorpio, super efficient this year, right? Getting stuff done, and it feels good. And then we have the Hanged Man, the Hanged One. So will there be some sacrifice on your end? Potentially, right? Because here we've got this person sacrificing the use of their arms and their legs to gain enlightenment, as you see that halo of just stroke of brilliance coming through. And then you see that this person is shaped like the number 4, foundation, right? You're building this year. And it's important to remember that even when we're looking at the star card, and I bring that up because one of our first cards here, intentionality, is number 17, the star card, Aquarius energy. When you look at the star card in the Rider-Waite deck, it's letting you know that your wishes have been heard, right? The universe is collaborating with you. And I want you to imagine that card in your mind's eye, because the star, the 8-pointed star, is so far in the sky, but it's huge. And it just seems like you can almost touch it. And that's what the universe is saying. Like everything you've ever wanted, everything you've ever imagined, and even more than that is right there at your fingertips. Stay grounded, bring that energy towards you, and don't let anything or anyone stop you, Scorpio. Take another look at how you live your life. Are you truly fulfilled? And if you're not, what's stopping you from making that change? Because whatever it is, it's within your control. One step in front of the other. No, you cannot lose 1,000 pounds overnight. No, you cannot become a millionaire well, you can, right? But it takes intention, right? Maybe you win something. But the point is expand your thinking and be patient with yourself. Look at things differently. Understand the control that you actually have over your life as the creator, and allow the changes to take place. This is going to be an amazing year, and things really start to look different for you starting now. Yes. All right. As we wrap it up, Scorpio, let me know in the comments below, how are you feeling as we are getting through mid-month? If you look at my prior readings, I was saying all this time that January was going to be a little rough. And then, I said mid-February, things change. And now that we are here, I can say from personal experience, huge changes in my world. How about you? Ooh, I love this because look here, you guys who have been with me for a long time know I work with the numbers 1, 2, 3 in any form or fashion. And if you want proof of that, go to my Instagram at starswithstasi, and you'll see all the times that I just happen to check my subscriber count, and it's some version of 1, 2, 3 along with the time. It happened last night. So here with the Hanged Man, this is number 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. Again, one step, one foot in front of the other. And then we have asking versus telling. This is a great card, and I'm going to get into it. But this is number 21. Again, 1 plus 2 is 3. Confirmation. You might have to revisit some things, but this certainly is you being on the right path, Scorpio. Now, when it comes to ask versus tell, to me, this really is coming through about being mindful of your energy. And remember when I was saying about you're not teaching people, you're sharing, right? I think when you meet people when you greet others with that energy of curiosity versus competition, of sharing versus dictating or teaching or telling, everything changes. People start to treat you that way. Remember, as within, so without. And remember that no is a complete sentence. You don't have to over-explain yourself. So I bring that up because I feel that there's something here about maybe being in a situation where you feel forced to ingest someone else's opinion when you don't really care and you don't want to. Maybe somebody's oversharing or you're oversharing, or over-dictating, over-telling. So the best thing I can say here is just be mindful of trying to control a situation or allowing someone to maybe control a situation that's happening in your world. And if you are in any type of collaboration, make sure that it is more of curiosity versus competition and asking versus telling, right? So you just want to foster those types of relationships. And again, I'm feeling the need to say that this could be also under your roof. This could be with others that you work with, but also under your roof. So I have to acknowledge what I'm seeing. If you have children or children that live in your home, there could be something that happens this week that you make an assumption or they make an assumption. So keep open communication and make sure that you ask, right? Make sure that there's a respect in your home between both of you and your adult children, for example, or adulting children, like older teens, tweens. I guess what I keep hearing is, how should I put this? They're not as young as they used to be. They have real feelings, real needs, real independence emerging. And so, we have to respond to that as parents. And that's I'm going to leave it at that. So, all right. And then, our manifestations as we wrap up the week. This is wild. I was saying be mindful of your energy and how much you try to maybe control a situation. This says set limits with draining people, Scorpio. When people are depleting you, kindly set a limit, such as, I only have 10 minutes to listen right now. Such self-care and respect is empowering. I think one of the best cards that, like, teaching, how should I put this? Let me start over. This is good advice, right? If you find yourself at work, in public, in a situation where someone, for example, like myself, I'm super chatty when I want to be, and I'll talk your ear off if you let me. Maybe somebody like me approaches you on a day where you're not feeling it. Best course of action to be polite and still maintain respect is to be like, hey, it's great to see you. I've only got a couple minutes. How you been? All right, look, let's catch up soon. And to be honest, for as chatty as I am, when I'm feeling introverted, this card taught me that, and I've used it many, many times. So it works both ways, right? This is a great way for us to get a clue that somebody needs maybe a break. And it's a good way for us to also give a clue without hurting feelings. So I hope that helps, Scorpio. This is an exciting time ahead. Again, I can't say it enough. You're going to have some really great opportunities, maybe even one too many, giving you pause, maybe adding confusion and a little bit of hesitation. Take a deep breath. These are great opportunities and great things. And no, not everything is meant for you, but you don't know that till you put thought into it. So again, guys, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for spending your time and energy with me today. And may the magic that we weave. Oh, well, first of all, I almost forgot to say my steady Eddie line, which is, we are all stars from the sky with feet on the ground, doing the best we can with the information we have. So be kind to yourselves and each other. And may the magic that we weave and the words that we speak bring healing to all those who seek it. Scorpio, thank you so, so much. Have a great week ahead. And don't forget to interact with the video. Ciao for now and shine brightly.